Yo, what's going on with your YouTube? Jumping Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. What we have here today, bam, that's right, and these are the Air Jordan 1 mids, Bred ones or band ones.
Somebody
And woo. Usually I don't get this excited for mids, you know, like I'm definitely a bigger OG high Jordan 1 fan, of course. That's like the fan favorite, that's the big hype one. But the mids is kind of like his little brother, you know what I mean? But this colorway here is pretty freaking fire. Like honestly, the materials they use, it kind of mimics that whole band looks. Like just look at it, man. It's just, that is so clean. It's so fire. Like it really is. This is such a fire colorway, and is that OG colorway present to it, you know? So it just, everything about this one is just top notch, man. Like this has to be one of the best, if not the best, Jordan 1 mids that came out so far this year in 2020 for sure, or the best OG colorways for sure. Definitely one of the best ones. I know there are a little bit of some differences here and there, like this here, yeah, of course I wish this was black or you know whatever, but you know, I just get a little black marker on that, you'll be fine. No, I'm just kidding, don't do that. But honestly, it looks good like this, man. It really does. And whew, I know a lot of people's favorite Air Jordan 1s are the band one. Yes, this is the classic, right? Everybody loves this 2016. Yes, I'm so glad to actually have a pair. It's one of those shoes I was really hyped up, one of my favorite shoes to come out that year. And now for this to come out in the mids is definitely a good substitution, or people are just waiting for this, you know, come out, because these probably won't come out for another, maybe in a couple years, you know. You just never know what Jordan Brand's gonna do. But still, man, this is nice. This is pretty freaking nice. And to compare it with the band ones, you know, can't really compare it, you know, because it's a mid, but still, it's a good alternate. It's definitely a good alternate. That's what mids are. It's a good alternate, and it's not that bad. It's not like it's a poor man's or anything like that. Anything crazy. It's just a good alternate. So, anyway, guys, let's just go ahead. Let's get into this review real quick, huh? Here it is. Let's check it out. Let's take a quick little 360 of these things here. And like I said, it's pretty freaking nice, man. It really is, you know. Anyways, let's go move on to the leather quality. How's the leather quality? Well, it's you know, it's pretty good, man. I think, you know, it has this nice little tumble leather material on the toe box here, and you know, it gives that little different feel and look to it. Like it gives that same look how it does for the original, you know, the 2016 band ones, of course, on the OG highs. But it's definitely not, it's not as good, it's not as soft or anything like that, but it gives it that look, you know, that tumbleness leather to it as well. And you guys can see on the red panels too here, like the Nike swoosh, you can see that tumble leather on the Nike swoosh, and then on the heels part as well, and on the ankle collar, look at that nice tumble leather on there. It's actually pretty nice. It's, you know, it's not like crazy premium or anything, but it's actually pretty nice. I really do dig it. It's nice. Had that smooth leather on the black panels here, you know, nothing too crazy, nothing too different about it. And yes, it probably will crease pretty badly here on the toe box, but you know, so take a look at the wing logo here. You know, it is basically the same like how it is on the highs, man. It's look, that big flared out wing logo here, that Air Jordan 1 wing logo. You guys can see Air Jordan. It is a mid, so it's not like as a high cut compared to the OG highs. If you guys want to compare that like that. One part that a lot of people don't really like, and me too as well, but you know what, I can forgive it, is this red stripe here on this leather material here. It usually should be black, but it has, you know, red right there a little bit. Just gives that little bit of difference. And then moving on the laces here, you have that black flat rope laces. It is all the way laced up. It's not laced up to the one I laced out on some OG ones. You know, on the mids they do come laced up. It comes with this nylon tongue here, the black nylon tongue, and if you move all the way up to the top, you have that Air Jordan tag up here with the Jumpman on top. One thing a lot of people complain about, like the mids, is that they don't like that Jordan 1, they want the Nike, but this is the mids, you know. Moving on to the insole here, you have your black insole with your red Jumpman inside. You have that white stitched in midsole here, bright white, and then on the bottoms here you have that iconic Air Jordan 1 outsole in red. So there you guys have it. These are the Air Jordan 1 band mids, Bred mids, you know, whatever you want to call these things. And just mind you guys, I know a lot of people want to compare it to the highs. Of course, it's gonna be like that. It's just how it is because it's a mid. And to me, it's actually a really dope shoe, and it's actually a really good alternate because look how much these things are going for. These going for like a freaking $1,000, you know. And compared to these things retail for $130. Now I got exclusive member access on the Nike app. Wasn't the sneakers, it was a Nike app member exclusive. I think everyone got it. So, but these things did sell out pretty quick, and I was actually pretty lucky to get a pair, especially in my size, and I was good with that. But man, oh man, like I can definitely see this shoe going up because it's an OG colorway. It just kind of makes sense. But then again, you know, I don't really know too much about the mid game, you know. It's kind of iffy, you know. It could go up crazy or it could just kind of stagger a little bit and eventually just kind of goes up, because the resale on these things are not that bad. They're going for like what, I think the resale on these things are like about 160 right now. These things retail for like 130, you know, a little bit of money right now. So the best thing to do, to me, if you do want to invest in these, is definitely hold, because I think this will gradually go up in time for sure, just because it's that OG colorway. It really is, and that does make a difference. It really does. How much can they go for? I don't know, man. Like, you know, it's like I said, it's a mid. How much can they really go for if you want to hold it for that long? You know, of course, a lot of people want to compare it. The quality is not nearly as good as the highs, of course, but still, OG colorway, man. It's just, it's gonna go up. Like, it has to go up in due time. Once pairs are out there, it probably might take a while though for these things to actually hit a good certain amount. Like, you know, I could definitely see these things go for like 3 or something like that. 300 or something crazy. But man, the mid game, I wouldn't sleep on it, man. The mids are just, is on another level. And the one thing I hate about mids is that these things don't really mids don't never have like an actual release date. They just kind of just show up in the store and boom, there you go, and it's just on the shelves, and just good luck getting them, you know. And usually what happens is one person walks in the store, he sees a whole bunch, like, oh, okay, I want every size, and it's from a size 7 to about a 9.5, and they just grab all the small sizes, of course, you know, especially, you know, over in Asia, they really like the mids. How can we forget TikTok? For sure, TikTok is all about the mid game, man. But hey, I just think this is a dope shoe, man. Definitely very clean colorway. This is one that I actually want to keep in my collection for sure. But man, oh man, these are fire. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. You guys let me know what you guys think about these Band 1 Air Jordan 1 mids. You guys let me know, did you end up copping or not? Are you planning on copping a pair? Or you know what, maybe you just don't like mids, you know, maybe you just really hate mids and you're all about the highs. Hey, I get it, you know, I really do. Anyway, guys, but if you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if it's your first time here, comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications for when I do drop vids. Don't forget to follow me on my social media at Chris on IG. Sometimes I'm on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you guys so much. I'm Chris. Peace.